ladies and gentlemen, and we are back to the next G tournament. And today or tonight marks the day 13, but this time it's gonna be the lower bracket and knockout stage. Whoever loses is finally gonna be out of the tournament now. And with that being said, again, whoever wins will possibly get a jersey sponsor from Mulsom. That's what I've heard. But yeah, it's looking exciting. And with that being said, we're gonna be it's gonna be up against Las Noches and Grimoria of Pegasus. This time they fought in like the playoffs, the bracket playoffs, so they're basically gonna be matching up for that sweet spot in the lower brackets against maybe Celsius Esports or Dats and Sons. The tournament that's gonna, or the matches that's gonna be coming up. So with that being said, now already here looking really strong with the bans so far. It seems like both of the magical damage, broken heroes are going to be banned on both sides. So we're going to be seeing even more of a hectic battle, because this is basically the time where they need to be serious. If they're not serious, they're basically going to be out of the tournament, which means, losing the prize pool, losing the chance to get that delicious prize pool. So with that being said, now it's going to be another ban coming in from M Curse now with the Phobias again. And you know what happens with the Phobias? The Phobias is crazy, definitely on the Land of Dawn here with those Infernal Pursuit and the zoning abilities to just, stick or latch on one person at a time. So that's how we do it. So having said, I'm not going to be going really crazy on the casting because I haven't ate my dinner and I have to kind of like conserve my energy. Yes, sir. I thought it was going to be a walkover, but it seems like Grimoria Pegasus, appeared on the last minute. So, but it is what it is. We're gonna be casting it real nice and slow. With that being said, maybe you guys will try to sleep or try to talk in like a lullaby tone. So basically, like music to your ears or something. But anyhow, Showmaker is gonna go ahead and ban that Valentina because they do not want to give the a mid lane with extra utility to be copying the ultimate on the side of the enemy team. So it's then again from Grimoria here we're having that Khalid and their Ling banned out already, since they might Las Noches might prioritize on that thing, but they should have prioritized a Suyu instead of a Ling. But I guess they're scared of a Ling more than a Suyu. Me personally, I'm scared of a Suyu more than a Ling, because the Suyu right now haven't been nerfed yet. Still in the past. The patch note is still yet to be released. So yeah, we definitely get that Suyu, to be more impactful in team fights. At the same time, those assassinations, right? The only thing that makes the Ling better is his, invulnerability. At the same time, his mobility to be swapping, going up to down on lanes to maybe like split push, just what we see on yesterday match with the Dads and Sons. They're basically stopping the last minion from Omen from entering. I think Cobb just stopped that like enhanced minions wave and try to buy time for his teammates. So that's basically going to be all right. I definitely forgot to change the graphics to ultra, definitely guys, but I will keep that in mind and switch it to the next game. But for now, bear with me with that poor graphics. I mean we're poor, right? All right, never mind. It seems like on the side of Grimoria Pegasus, Playboy and Vega here again with that Hylos Roam or EXP possibly, but it's gonna be a Roger jungle, because Roger is definitely a bit more unreliable in the gold lane this time. And a jungle Roger, maybe with a hit and run style, is definitely more reliable than that gold Roger. And an Edith, Alex with the Edith again. Of course, it's always that primal warden there to get those damage, to get those tankiness in that Phylax form. And with that being said, again on the side of Las Noches, we have M Curse with the Ruby and Tang Softa with the Moskov. So Marksman already been picked on the side of Las Noches. From what I've seen, it seems like it's gonna be an Edith EXP or Roams, because Hylos can definitely go to the EXP side, right? Or Roam as well. He's going in with that Revitalize as well, so I guess this Edith is definitely looking at the stats, getting his Inspire up. It could be an Edith Roam as well, but I don't think it's gonna go really well against Tungsofta's Moskov, because Moskov definitely have that range, definitely has that spear of misery to, pin the ward and onto the wall and do some crazy kebab action. So basically it depends really on draft, but it seems like on the side of Las Noches here, they're gonna be banning that Gushin for some reason. I don't know why. Gushin doesn't really make an impact on this kind of plays, right? It's not even a scary pick at this point. It's just that he's, unreliable, high cooldown to be, and if you miss your first set of Shadow Blade Slaughter at the same time Incandescence, that is where you get punished and you get shut down easily. So for the draft for now, Nolan, Vexana, Lolita are out of the option again, but it seems like on the side of Grimoria Pegasus, Warlord is gonna pick that. Never mind. So it's basically how we are, escalating things. It's gonna be that Edith Gold now. Looking at the draft on the side of Grimoria Pegasus, and maybe Hylos as a roamer, and then Thamus here, which is kind of weird to see in the tournament right now because Thamus has fallen off so much in the EXP category. So this is kind of weird. So Thamus on the EXP, Edith on the gold, and maybe Hylos as a roamer. But on the side of Grimoria, Pegasus are coming really strong with that Carmilla, at the same time the Yiv as well. The Yiv to get that real world manipulation to kind of like zone the enemy teams, even though the checkboard or the the playboard of the Yiv has been nerfed down to a consecutive lower amounts of square boards. So but overall, if Showmaker can get that curse of blood, going in, and at the same time following up with X-Hawk with the real world manipulation, it's a bit hard for me to say because I have that slitty tongue. And yeah, if they can catch up to that, like the damage distribution at the same time, it's gonna be really huge on the side of Las Noches. But overall, the drafting wise, definitely Las Noches will get that early advantage as well because of their high mobility at the same time. But tankiness wise or sustain wise, definitely gonna get it to the Grimoria Pegasus. So, and with that being said, it's gonna be red side with the Las Noches, and on the blue side it's gonna not red side but blue side on the Las Noches, and red side is gonna be the Grimoria Pegasus. I'm kind of intrigued to see the Thamus being played out here, because we don't usually see a Thamus in the pro play, right? So basically it's gonna be something that we have to check it out here. But there we are back in the Land of Dawn, guys, with both teams gonna be farming up on the jungle side. But it seems like Las Noches gonna start on the red side, and it's gonna be Grimoria on the blue side. And for now, it seems like Showmaker is making that entrance into that jungle, but it's gonna be just to provide where the jungler is actually going, because you can actually like check out like in the goal, like if the goal like the jungler take the red buff, you can kind of notice in like this scoreboard. That's a little mechanic that you guys can actually know if you are more experienced. But definitely it's gonna be EXP Thamus and a golden Edith. But Edith has to play it really safe before getting that level 4 power spike, because she is nowhere gonna be closing the gap against Tungsofta's Moskov, right? So they're gonna be having to prioritize on the top side here, with Vega finally transforming, and also Glimpse of Us coming in with that evil quelling. And just like that, Showmaker here getting that passive up, so tanky, pops the Vengeance as well. Revitalize been popped by Playboy, but on the backside here, Glimpse of Us with the first blood, and always the evil quelling as well. And just like that, 2 will fall on the side of Grimoria Pegasus. And also, like I said, the early advantage is definitely going to fall on to the side of Las Noches. And just like that, they were able to pick up some kills, because Glimpse of Us, Suyu gets that high big boy damage in the early game as well. Being a hero, just coming out and not being properly balanced by Moonton yet. So with that being said, it's gonna be 2 kills on the side of Las Noches, and just like that, 0 on the side of Grimoria Pegasus. And the first turtle will spawn here, and then just like that, Glimpse of Us is gonna get no breaks, you know, in kind of contesting, was just gonna grab that turtle straight away. Playboy coming in with that ring of punishment here. Vega is also here trying to steal that. Real one manipulation going in, but Glimpse of Us still has that retribution itch, and just like that, another curse getting a kill on Playboy is again, and lots of resources being used up at the same time. Curse gonna pick up that double kill on Vega as again, but it's just Warlock so tanky using that infernal ultimate coming in from a Warlord, and just like that, it's gonna be a 1 on basically I think it's a 2-on-2 trade on this both side, because you're already seeing the top side here though. Oh, Alex here getting caught here. Tungsofta might use that Spear of Misery, but instead he's gonna Abyss walk out of there. Showmaker using that Vengeance to make sure no damage is given in the harm saying gonna survive with that Slither. And just like that, Alex though using that Primal Wrath combination with the Inspire definitely saves him there, or her there. Basically Tungsofta knowing that 2 tanky ones are in his lane, he could basically use the advantage of a range hero to be poking every part of those, you know, sustained heroes that are a bit slow but more tanky, but you know, can basically get kited out, right? But Vega here, oh, getting caught in that real permissive manipulation. I can't even say, I'll just call him manipulation at this one. And yes, X-Hawk finally able to take Cursed at the same time. Vega there, and it's also another 2 kills coming in on the side of Las Noches. Again, they're definitely having that early game advantage with their heroes as well, you know, getting that space, getting, you know, not, you know, maintaining distance. That's how they actually have to play. And they also have burst damage and the late game advantage as well, with only on the side of Grimoire here, they only have 1 late game advantage hero, namely the Sicilian, right? So they have to really protect that Sicilian to get that power spike of on passive stacks. But it seems like Alex here getting stunned left to right. X-Hawk is finally gonna get that secure on Alex again, and just like that, they are good to go with the turtle as well. The second turtle has finally spawned, and just like that, with no time wasted, it's gonna be secured again on the side of Las Noches. But it seems like Vega here trying to protect the top, you know, gold turret from getting taken out. So just with the wolf form, gonna use that Lycan's bounce to clear, you know, you need that extra gold because you can't contest the turtle anymore, right? So basically we're seeing a little pokes here on the side. Never mind, but it's just EXP lane, you know, like top 10 anime fights here, with Cruz here using that I'm offended on the Warlord there. Warlord here still, you know, trying to fight, so tanky with that on the mid side here though. X-Lord here almost falling here, gets immobilized by that stun coming in. Basically the curse flower thing. So looking at this now, oh, X-Lord's getting caught in this. Look at this, Vega trying to use that opportunity to try to see how to secure on Exile, but look at that Showmaker making that, you know, escape show for Exile just like that, so that Vega could not pursue towards the prey. And just like that, a good play or a good call coming in from Showmaker. But Tungsofta here securing the kill on Alex again, and just like that, looking really good on the side of Las Noches now, with Grimoire just, you know, getting distance gapped basically, because they cannot do their mainly melee heroes, right? So they cannot do much. It seems like X-Lord here is not kind of, you know, abusing the fact that he has to roam with the roamer, because you cannot, you know, you cannot be closing that distance against you to use the bad impact, right? So you have to be stacking up behind your roamer as well, using the Sanguine Claws. But it seems like again coming in from the bot side here, but it seems like X-Sword here gets absolutely punished, will fall, and it could be the first tier 1 falling to the side of Las Noches. Alright, another gang coming in the top side here again. Tungsofta trying his best to kind of defend this, but the row of minions is finally taken out, so it's possibly gonna be a good gank coming in on the side of Grimoria. But I don't know, man. Another tier 1 will fall in the mid side here though. A turtle skirmish is about to happen there. Evil Quillen being used at Glimpse of Us again. Soul Surge also will be used up as well. Oh, M Curse with that I'm offended. Trying to do something. Manipulation been popped as well. Playboy, they're also all the tanky sustained heroes are really in big trouble here. But X-Lord trying to do something. He's got taken out by Showmaker again. Just like that, Vega able to secure on M Curse on a basic shutdown as well. But it seems like Showmaker doesn't have enough as well. Look at the single-handedly, you know, taking care of two guys, and look at that Spirit Destruction coming in by Tungsoft, able to take out the Sicilian in the process there. And just like that, Grimora, Pegasus are forced to back out, and it's basically a free turtle. Or maybe if they can wait it out a bit, they could turn it to a lord, but they're not going to be wasting their time since the cooldown or the respawn is still way too short. But it seems like they're definitely gonna, yeah, look at it, make that elemental spawn. Look at that, they're not taking the turtle. Ooh, there might be a clash coming in here right now. The checkerboard being used, sanguine claws being used as well, but to no avail. It's just poking, get those stacks up for Sicilian, right? And definitely now Glimpse of Us here getting that power spike. He doesn't really secure much kills. It's definitely gonna be Tungsofta and X-Hawk, and M-Curse is getting those kills. And he's a jungler not getting the kills. Kind of sad to see, but it's just that the teammates are securing those kills for him, right? Our kill communism. Alright, M-Curse here using that spinny to kind of lock down Alex in the process there. But it seems like Glimpse of Us coming in with the evil quelling the soul surge to the backside here. Manipulation and a glorious path also being popped here. Lots of sustained play coming in on the side of Grimora Pegasus, but it's more only the matter of fact that Glimpse of Us takes that double kill. Alex will shut down that Ruby again, and just like that, it's gonna be a 1-3 trade with Las Noches winning that trade definitely. And with that trade, they can also win up that Elemental Lord. Oh, definitely. This, you know, power spike coming in the side of Las Noches, they're definitely abusing it so hard, because late game they might struggle a bit, I think, unless Moskov here is well protected. You know, get those items, get those Trinity builds going on. And absolutely, he already has that Trinity items now. So he's going to be dealing a significant amount of damage after having that Demon Hunter, right? You know, basically on the side of Grimora, they're basically all like EHP based heroes. So it's looking bad. The Elemental Lord, you know, marches down or marches up on the mid side here. And then it's basically amount of, but why are they trying to defend this, you know, low tier 2? I don't think it's gonna be really good a call from Grimora Pegasus, because they're gonna lose that anyway, right? Or maybe not. They're trading some kills from left to right here, but Vega finally getting Showmaker. Oh, Alex here though. Alex is trying to finally pop in that Primal Raft now, but there's nobody to defend. It's a wasted ultimate there. It's a one-on-one trade on both sides, looking really good. Maybe it was a good call to defend that, you know, but I don't know, man. But it seems like a little bit of defense poking coming in, but Exile just having that edge to use that second on that to kind of poke it up. M-Curse just spamming that ultimate, but no follow-up will be coming. It's just an M-Curse there. Let's just check. He definitely, you know, buy that Thunderbelt, so I guess he was just trying to stack up, get more Thunderbelt stack, get more hybrid defense going on, and hopefully you can, you know, sustain a bit on the late game. Oh, some poking might be happening. The Enhanced Lord, not Enhanced Lord, but the Luminous Lord will be spawning in just a jiffy of a minute. And we will see who is, you know, who's gonna play this out, because if not, let's just talk about the gold difference as well. Yeah, quite a gold difference gap. As you know, Las Noches are winning in every kind of lane, but only one turret lost. That is the tier 1 on the top side in the gold lane. They're not, you know, prioritizing. Grimoria is not prioritizing on the objective plays, because, you know, they're having that tanky heroes. They don't have a push hero except for that you know, Vega with the Roger having that mobility. It's just, you know, they're basically just very sustainable heroes now, right? And they're not very good on taking their objectives, so they're lacking out on the turret objectives, which is kind of a bad call on the side of Grimora, because if you want to win a tournament, you gotta stick to the objectives. But I think Las Noches here have that better, you know, assignment, you know, being completed, like lining them up. But for now, it's just gonna be the the Elemental Lord being switched to the enhanced one, and just like that, they're not wasting any time to take it out. But it might be a contest coming in on the side of Grimoria, and Las Noches, they know this, and they're both, you know, like strategically, you know, positioning themselves on both the bushes so that they can have that maximum vision advantage over Grimoria. But it's definitely going to be a free lord coming in on the side of Las Noches again. But it seems like, look at this, Alex here using that to kind of like take out the tier 1s, their objectives out of the way. But he's kind of scared that he might be picked off, I think. Oh, wait, Glimpse of Us here is way overextending there with Vega getting that kill on the Glimpse of Us. Man, Vega though. I don't know what Glimpse of Us did there. Was he lagging, or, you know, that was way too much overextending, right? Just standing in that inhibitor, doing nothing with that 10% HP is just too sad to see. Oh, look at that. Oh, curse here. Curse of Blood being missed there to Natalius. And just like that, it seems like Grimoria here is taking the fight. But look at that in the backside. Response with that manipulation as well. And just like that, it will be able to take out Playboy. But it seems like Warlord here want to fight the Tang Softa. It's kind of sad that, you know, you basically can't fight a Moskov on the late game anymore, because he basically got the Malefic and the Rose Gold. Now, you know, so stupid, get that Rose Gold, dog. And then, yeah, a basic thing basically. Alright, mid lane now. Showmaker here, checking the bushes, checking every inch of that bush for, you know, leaving no space for the side of Pegasus to be, you know, lurking in the bushes. Just what a roamer should do in this, you know, in this 14 minutes kind of like matchup now. So still a best of 3, still the game 1, so they definitely could go to that second match as well. They're just making me tired, I think, but it is fine, doing it for the passion, guys. All right, Warlord here and clearing up the lanes. It seems like MCars here wants to, you know, further extend his numbers on that Thunderbelt stack. So, oh, getting zapped by that Sanguine Close, instead giving some stacks to the Sicilian instead. So not really a good thing to do, because when the Sicilian got that 350 or 400 possibly in the late game, that's just impossible to even, you know, counter with an Athena shield. So they have to, you know, put that in mind. You're not trying to give the power spike on the side of Grimoria. Curse here, trying to do his best to kind of rotate as well, clearing those lanes in the process. But in the bot side here though, Tangsofta hesitating to kind of take the lane, but at the same time just waiting for Curse to check those bushes. You know, that's a good play indeed. Waiting for the EXP or roamer to check those bushes, definitely very important for a gold laner to be map aware about the teammates, where their teammates are whereabouts. So yeah. The Luminous Lord will spawn again, this time still not the Enhanced Lord, the big boy buff Lord yet, but yeah, seems like Las Noches here will not spare any time in taking that, and just like Glimpse of Us going straight for that initiation. And it's just a matter of fact that Grimoria here cannot risk that engage or contest, right? Because if they do, they could basically fall. They're, you know, out of position as well. They're just, you know, clumpering up. They're basically betting it all on the Sicilian, right? Because Sicilian actually like a good hero to for defense, I think. So all right, it's looking really good now. But it's just that another Lord lost on the side of Grimoria, and the Luminous Lord is gonna march on the top side again. Tangsofta ready with that immortality now. It's only a matter of fact that how you can defend this real well. But looking at the items so far, they're definitely coming, you know, like the 4 kind of items. Edith here taking that Feather of Heaven. But if you want more damage, you can also go with the Starlium side instead. But since he's taking the Inspire, so extra attack speed will kind of work as well. So, oh, look at this. Lord will get that dash onto the top inhibitor here, destroying it in the process as well. Spare of Destruction being hit on the top. Members there. Tungsofta coming in all with all his might, almost get bursted down by the bad impact coming in from X-Lord as well. Lord will fall now, but it seems like M-Cars almost gets taken now, but Tungsofta pops his immortality as well. A glimpse of us. Manipulation popped by X-Hawk, but everybody's gonna be, you know, running away from that because they don't want to get caught. But glimpse of us, they are securing to kill him on Playboy now. No Playboy in the side of Grimoria now, but it's just glimpse of us damage with the whole Soul Savior there. It's just insane coming in, but they still have the Sicilian, so they cannot they cannot worry still. But it seems like glimpse of us might get taken out here, but instead Curse coming in with the I'm offended. X-Hawks there securing the kill on the Warlord, and just like that, this could definitely be an end, and definitely gonna be almost a first on the side of Las Noches. But they don't have the minions yet. They don't have the minions, but that push was definitely successful on the side of Las Noches, being able to take out 2 inhibitors in the process. Alright, Grimoria here will hold on their threat again. Their lifeline is basically thin as a thread at this point. This is looking really bad for Grimoria here now. They are only 5 kills in. They're really looking different on the goal, but it doesn't really matter since we're approaching late game. Look at that. They're finally starting to get their items now. Wait, what? Enchanted Talisman on Sicilian? I don't know, guys. If X-Lord can switch that out with something else, maybe I just see here, maybe what is that, like a lantern? Okay, wishing lantern. That could have been much more, because I know you want to spam your skills, but you're getting that mana, you know, in return you have the demon shoes already, right? But getting that enchanted talisman, I don't really think that's gonna give you much damage. It's gonna be the late game. It's gonna be that enhanced lord that's gonna be marching towards your fortress now. You need to get something that is, you know, bigger in damage, not just enchanted talisman to spam your bad impact. You know, you need that item to be scaling with your damage now, right? Not just, you know, sustain on the mana. But we don't know, maybe they have some strategy in mind on the side of Grimoria. So top lane, it seems like Tungsofta here trying to make that sneaky backdoor play, but it seems like Grimoria is aware of that. It's just Vega here. Look, it's just Alex here, man. It's just not leaving the side of the crystal because they know Tungsofta here can basically split push during the team fight or the Lord battle here. So they're not risking it. Look at this. What a play coming in from Grimoire. They're not risking to take the Lord. They're just waiting for the miracle play, right? They're trying to find that small gap that they can come back with. It's all about that small gap, you know, searching the small gap of the Las Noches now. But it seems like that enhanced big boy, enhanced Lord finally get taken out of the side of Las Noches. It's gonna be a very tanky Lord this time. It's only X-Lord here that can deal a significant amount of damage to the Lord, but definitely that Lord will be sustaining most of the damage. So much HP that's gonna be coming with the Lord. It's only a matter of fact that somebody, an initiator, okay, maybe Alex here, but they don't have much of a AoE, like, you know, a very good AoE to kind of like, you know, gather a bunch of Las Noches and just, you know, wipe them out in that defense. But X-Lord though, gonna go with that eagle eyes views now. Just like that, we can basically see what's gonna be happening in this invasion going on. But the inhibitor on the bot side will fall now. It seems like lots of stuff's happening now. Don't know what to comment upon, but the manipulation is being popped here. Oh, Alex finally fall now. This is looking really bad on the side of Grimoria. Pegasus, Tungsofta, both immortality is being popped for Vega and Tungsofta in the process down. But it seems like, oh, just like that, the first game will go on the side of Las Noches. GG, well played. Grimoria are, you know, holding on that thread, trying to get that Sicilian to power spike with the passive stacks. But it's just not a good idea right anymore, right? Even you're gonna go with that defense route because There's also a Moskov in the backline can just penetrate you, and 0 kills for the Moskov. Definitely X-Hawk and Tanksoft that they really make their plays there. They're trying to stay safe, not get killed. Also, Glimpse of Us with that big burst of damage on the Soul Seaver is just insane. But congratulations to Last Notice for taking game 1. We're gonna be going in a little break, and we'll be back, and just like that. Alright, welcome back from that small pause in that between. Just had to, get myself some break as well, right? Because it's kind of hard to, consecutively, like, just keep casting at the same time. So, with that being said, now it's basically match 1, on the side of Last Noches this time. Definitely gonna have that, they can get that breather play if they wanna extend the match. They could basically troll, but I wish if they don't do that. Instead, if they just get that W quick, that would be nice. But it's the time for Grimoria Pegasus to really step up their game now, because if not, if they lose and troll this again, they get that Enchanted Talisman Sicilian again. That's just, I don't know, man. They can basically hit up the virtual airport, because it's an online phase of the tournament. We can't say airport because that's physical, but instead we're gonna be using that virtual airport. So with that being said, now both teams are switched. On the blue side we have the Pegasus, Grimoria Pegasus, and on the red side we finally have that last noches. So giving that first pick, that pity first pick on the side of Grimoria now. Maybe they could work something out as well, but they're going to be sticking to the same band. Last match is going to be that Khalid. But this time, they're going to be picking out that Alice on the side of Grimoria. And definitely, Last Noches definitely have that power spike with that Suyu. But this time, they don't want to give that first pick on the side of Grimoria Pegasus. So they're going to be picking out the Suyu. And at the same time, it's going to be that Jujin as well. Jujin. Now, the Ling also has been picked out of the side of... Why are they doing this? I don't understand, man. I know Ling is a menace to the opponents, but there's just better heroes out there, right? Like, you do get that first pick. You can definitely get that first pick for the Ling, but you're just banning that out because you're not taking advantage of that first pick. But anyhow, maybe some strategy can be cooked up on the side of Grimoria Pegasus now. And on this Las Noches side, Showmaker gonna make that ban. Possibly a Phobia's ban, I think. But it's the... Whoa, guys. That was straight up an insult. Straight up an insult towards the face of Grimoria Pegasus. Last match... You see the Sicilian performing so bad, taking the Enchanted Talisman, taking that Demon Shoes, too much mana regen coming in. So they're just banning that. They're just banning the Sicilian. They're basically doing a favor to the side of Grimoria, just taking out that Sicilian. What an insult coming in from Las Noches, but it seems like Grimoria is not going to be wasting any time picking that respect, deny pick coming in by Playboy. Wow. Playboy with that Carmilla. And this Tang Soft is showing that Alucard? Huh? I was trying to save my energy, but these guys are making it so interesting, guys. So interesting. As a guy who's being sarcastic, seeing those kind of deny bans and, basically, no respect, just insult bans, it's just, it's just kind of fun to watch. But still, Last Noches are still, they're, even though they, get that Sicilian ban out of the way, they're still picking those really good heroes, namely the Moskov, and at the same time, Cruz with the Phobias this time instead of a Ruby, which is definitely better. Always gonna pick that Phobias instead of a Ruby. But it seems type Warlord here. Yeah, they're going with that countered bans definitely because an X-Borg does work against the Phobias here. Because that true damage, maintain distance, get that Firaga armor, keep poking with that fire blade or firefly, whatever. So Vega here this time is going to be picking the MOBA pick, the MOBA Zane pick. It's going to be that Alpha with the Force Swing, with the rotatory, I think, rotisserie chicken, should I just say. Yeah, and also with the Spear of Alpha, good sets. All in one kind of, big boy damage and same time utility, cluttering the CC. So that's definitely good on the side of Grimoria this time. So, this is also a very interesting pick made by Showmaker on the side of Las Noches because an Atlas will definitely work. You're basically picking up that Atlas to kind of force the other side of Grimoria to be forcing out that Purify, okay? That Purify forcing out getting no mobility on the side of Grimoria. That could also be the plan for Las Noches. So, picking that early on pick with the Atlas here is definitely liable, I think, on my side. But oh no, that kind of hurt me there as a Clint main. That kind of hurt me there. They're not only never mind, that's basically like that's definitely a respect pick towards me, or respect ban towards me, but why a Clint, man? Why a Clint? I just don't know, man. Just don't know. But anyhow, enough Clint glazing. Seems like that Clint is gonna be out of the board. But seems like X-Lord here or Grimoria Pegasus here. They're gonna make that a ban again, basically taking out the jungler or a mid laner here, because you know, two options are still remains on the side of Las Noches. So there we go, Vexana out of the equation. And you know what happens. You know what happens when a Vexana being banned here. Not enough CCs are going to be coming on the side of... Oh yeah, on the side of Grimoria Pegasus. Kind of a bit, you know, worried about that Aurora ban, but I just realized Grimoria also haven't picked that mid laner. So this time it's going to be a ban. Another mid laner ban, or it could be a jungler. Oh, there we go. That jungler Hayabusa out of there. A Hayabusa, I don't think really works against an alpha, but they're kind of like picking that. But oh, glimpse of us with that fanny right there. But that just make enough room or counter picks. That's gonna be coming on the side of Grimoria. What's just gonna be out here? What's gonna be out here? Look at that. Oh, look at that. Another counter pick coming in on the side of Grimoria. A Valentina for the Atlas. Take away that, you know, Fatal Links, and then just provide enough crowd control on your side. So using the flicker, using the stalled Fatal Links, maybe, you know, they can cook up some sort of a combo here. But wait, they're changing. Oh, okay, they're still going in with that same strat. This strat right here works out so well, okay, on the side of Grimoria. I think Grimoria team have, you know, a little bit edge on utility, because Valentina can do wonders with the Fatal Links, right? That the Fatal Links is going to be a priority pick for Valentina. And then there's an Export, there's Carmilla, Curse of Blood, Last Insanity, Spear of Alpha. It's all in one combo, man. If you land that Fatal Links, it's gonna be the real doom that's gonna be coming on the side of Las Noches here. But it only comes down to the fact of how you time it really well, how you can bait the enemies, and then basically I like the draft on the side of Grimoria. They're actually making that comeback now. Like, they're playing really serious because they don't want to hit that virtual airport, right? But it seems like that Xavier here, oh, the debut of Xavier in the next G tournament here is finally going to spawn with that lower bracket knockout. It's going to be that Goju Satoru. Just like that, here are your drafting picks on both sides. I'm going to say it again. Blue side will be Grimoria and red side will be Las Noches. This time, the choice is theirs. Alright, see you in that Land of Dawn and well. We're going to be checking out their emblems, what kind of emblems they pick. Let's see. There's some good emblems right there, guys. It's a bit hard to like pass it out. I forgot to change the graphics as well. I am so sorry for that. I do apologize. It's just that I'm, you know, being sidetracked. Yeah. I'm also kind of excited that that Atlas collector skin. Never see it in action yet, so it's gonna be quite nice. But welcome back to the Land of Dawn, guys. Both teams, best of luck. This is basic. Yeah, I'm gonna best of luck towards Grimoria Pegasus, because they can, you know, they need to make a comeback, or if not, they're going home. So both junglers are gonna be starting on their blue, but this time the prioritizing gank is gonna be on that EXP side, because Vega here starts off with the blue. As you know, it's gonna go towards the side of the EXP, but it seems like there's some clash going on in the EXP here, with Export definitely, you know, kind of zoning the curse from kind of abusing his tankiness. Definitely. Oh, Showmaker here. That Litho will fall to the side of Las Noches again. No extra EXP for Vega, but he still have that insect, so you can definitely get that Spear of Alpha after taking that out. There we go. Oh, it's gonna be that first gank coming in the bot side here with Vega kind of like holding that. Look at that Spear of Alpha. Oh, will it pop though? Oh, he misses though. Oh, but just in time, Cruz with the Dark Force, and also uses that flick out of there to be out of harm's way. But Glimpse of Us coming in with the Iron Cables and finally get the first blood on Alex just like that. Come in play coming in from Fanny. It's always nice to see. And just like that, Playboy pops out that Vengeance. Vengeance being used, but oh, the fight is not dry yet. Fight is not dry as Vega here uses the Spear of Alpha towards Showmaker and in the process takes him out just like that. It's gonna be a one-on-one trade for both sides. Already both teams are putting up a notch over here, but just Tongue Softer here, you know, up again, so need it again, but oh, Vega coming in the backside, you Spear of Alpha, but Tongue Softer knows how to deal with that, just using that Abyss Walker to dash out there. Oh, Warlord here, using the Primal Wrath to kind of, you know, utilize that to poke it out, but his Primal Wrath is definitely going out, but Tongue Softer will fall to Alex there. What a good gank coming in on the side of Grimoria. And the turtle being traded out for a gold laner. I can definitely see things, but that gold laner not being able to get the power spike anymore is definitely, you know, an equalized trade on both sides here. But I think I'm gonna give it to Grimoria Pegasus because a gold laner is very important towards the side of Las Noches, right? So basically, you know what's happening. Glimpse of Us here having no energy whatsoever, gonna recall to the base to get that extra refill on that, and just, you know, gonna be straight cabling towards jungle there. But what I'm interested in is, you know, Xavier here, Gojo here, getting that, you know, sustainable passive going on with that, you know, expansions. At the same time, the Mystic Fields, and at the same time, the Dawning Lights is going to be being spammed, okay? It could be quite a problem. Ooh, finally, a Fatal Link's being connected there. Playboy gets taken out here. At the same time, Vega also gets punished by the Fatal Links. A really good engage coming in from Las Noches already. To Wolf all the side of Grimoria again. It's all, they're already picking up that momentum on the side of Las Noches again. But this time, the choice is X-Hawks. This time, look at that. Perfect use of those canisters to grab that, you know, yeah, export canister to get back that Firaga armor. Am I right? Oh, another Showmaker popping in those perfect matches. But to no avail, nobody gets caught in that. Vega just using that ultimate. I feel like Vega here should be more conservative on that ultimate. Unless you're going to be hitting that perfect, you know, hit, perfect accuracy to not spam that Spear of Alpha. I know the cooldown is low, but, you know, being able to miss that kind of causes your team, because that is like a very important initiation coming in by a Spear Alpha, right? So you got to be careful, really. This time, turtle has spawned, first turtle, but who is gonna get the turtle? That's the question here. But Glimpse of Us definitely gonna get that nibble on the turtle, pulling it on the side of Las Noches. With that being said, they are wasting no time, but also Grimoria here. Grimoria, they're coming in. Oh, with a flicker, Fatal Links at the same time. The follow-up is definitely going to come back here. Curse of Blood being used there. Nobody gets caught in the Curse of Blood again, but it seems like M-Curse here with Infernal Pursuit gets shut down by Warlock again. 360. Maybe he'll do a 360, but gets taken out by Tongue Softer with a Spear of Destruction as well. But Cruz here is not finding anything, but instead he's going to keep going as well. And just like that, Vega also fall in the process. So it's basically two loss on the side of Grimoria again, with such a perfect initiation coming in on the side of Las Noches. I mean, Grimoria did go and start that initiation with the Valentina, going in with the flicker Fatal Links, but Las Noches know the assignment and just, you know, come back from that initiation. So that's good. It's good for them. So much fight going in. The energy drink really helps. I'm just gonna point that out there, but just like that, there's gonna be like a little poke between the mid laners and the mid lane. And also the turtle will be spawning soon again, just a matter of minutes, or maybe a single minute here. But oh, Glimpse of Us here almost get taken out there in the process there, but X-Lord and M-Curse, both the EXP of both the teams are going to be falling in that clash right there. Oh, another Dawning Light coming in from Exalt, almost chipping down Alex HP to the lowest, but it was not going to be the lowest. It seems like, oh, Conceal, Showmaker coming in, maybe Playboy will get caught in this, but no, Fatal Links is not going to be used against a single roamer like Playboy, especially a Carmilla, because that could basically pull you to your death with the Curse of Blood. But oh, Exalt just checking where the Valentina is by using that Dawn of Light straight towards the base. Again. Look at that Archetter coming in from Warlock. They're knocking up 2 on last notice. But just like that. Vega here. In mid lane. But X-Hawk, he knows the assignment. He's just going to be poking out everyone. But it seems like X-Lord here. So many X's, man. So many X. They're very similar. But no turtle will fall here, I guess. But it seems like Alex here getting caught in that Spear of Misery at the same time. Look at that. Playboy also getting caught in that team fight, and just like that, it's a green light on the side of last notice. Just take that turtle again. And oh, another fight coming in by Vega here. Oh, that's like a triple, almost a triple. That's a double. Fatal Links coming towards Showmaker there. He's definitely making that show right there. Tongue Soft wasting no time to try to get a dip on that tier 2 right now, and it's gonna be possible or maybe not. Just not possible enough on the bot side here. There's always a pursuing going on again. M-Curse here, gonna use that Dark Force, but it seems like X-Lord here trying to do something, but I guess he will get taken out by X-Hawk's expansion. Yeah, that expansion definitely works it out, but he's just spamming that ultimate to reset the skills, get that enhanced expansion, mystic fields going on. That's how you play the Xavier. And the choice is definitely yours. Oh, seems like X-Hawk here trying to do wonders for the team, but seems like Glimpse of Us trying to wait for his team to set up so that he can come up and slit throats, or cut throats basically. And also Elemental Lore start on the side of Last Notice down. Oh, look at that. Glimpse of Us trying to get them busy, trying to like pop out their, you know, the resources right there, but he will be unsuccessful to do so. It seems like Showmaker coming in with this, maybe trying to get it on Vega. Oh, their main goal was Vega all along, but Vega will fall here, I think, and just like that, Infernal Pursuit takes him out. And also Alex here using that Uno reverse card towards someone there, but I feel like M-Curse gets taken out in the process there, going way too deep in the enemy backlines. Oh, Glimpse of Us here just playing games, you know, cable games to the side of Grimoria there. I think it quite be, you know, like an ecstasy for Luffy with that fannying, right? Alright, mid side, Lord is gonna march down. It's just a matter of fact that they're not going to be wasting that gold pulse coming in from that inhibitor. That's why they're forcing it there. They're not making that mistake of the Lord, you know, possibly kind of taking out that, you know, glyph coming in. But Glimpse of Us here, solo killing on Warlord here. So much damage coming in for the Fanny already, trying to slit throat, cut throat with a tanky Edith. That's just insane. He already has that Heptasis, they have that Malefic, he has that, you know, Sea Halberd to stop that. Man, I got a burp there a little bit. Energy drink effect, guys. Alright, X-Hawk finally having that Wishing Lantern. It's gonna start popping those extra HP damage towards, and you know they're quite tanky, right? They're quite tanky on the side of Grimoire, so that's gonna help out a lot. And also getting that extra CDR is definitely gonna help in spamming those Dawning Lights. But it seems like Conceal Play coming in from Showmaker now. Who are they gonna pick off this time? That instead it's gonna be that anticlimactic way again. But X-Lord here pushing so hard, gets caught in that Dark Impact a bit. Well, what can we say? What can we say? Oh, Showmaker trying to make a show again here, but no, goes back again. But it's just, you know, staring game for both of the teams here. The match is getting really interesting, but Glimpse of Us coming in with some cables up and down, but no ult is going to be wasted there. The main purpose of a Fanny doing that is trying to bait out ultimates, bait out skills, but no. it's up against an X-Lord. So if the last Insanity pops, that's definitely going to be something else. But this time, they're going to be waiting out that Luminous Lord, I think, because this Lord is going to be spawning in like 23, 22 seconds. Looking really bad on the side of Grimoire here. Las Noches definitely being the experienced players they are. They're like, you know, they have only lost one inhibitor, just like the last game again. Not inhibitor, but the first turret. I always thought inhibitor is like an initial thing, so just a vocabulary gap, I think, guys. But the fight's gonna be hectic now as the Lord here. Why Exoc touching that? So wasted 3 seconds for the Lord to be enhanced. But anyhow, this is where the Showmaker can definitely make that show play again if Grimoire wanna contest. But no, they're not doing it. They're not doing it. They're definitely, you know, as you guys already know that Grimoire likes to defend, you know, make that defense instead of that, you know, contest. Just basically just gonna be doing that. So let's look at the items while the Lord marches down, I guess, on the mid lane again. But this time, they're 9k behind now, guys. 9k. Grimoire is 9k behind, so they're not getting some power spike items. It's just an X-Borg here with the most fat gold. Has that 3 core items, but it's not enough to stop the stampede of Las Noches. The crazy loco Americans. Not Americans, but Mexicans. Alright. Here are some minions on the top side. Vega uses that Spear of Alpha there. Oh, Glimpse of Us almost making that, you know, whiff. Getting caught in those canisters by X-Borg here. But X-Borg here is so tanky now. Look at this. He still doesn't lose his Firaga. Finally pops out the last Insanity. And just like that, he's gonna pop out. Warlord takes out Showmaker. And look at the play coming in from Alex there. Taking out 2 on the side of Las Noches, basically. They were forced and they definitely get that better trade out of there on the side of Grimoire. But look at that. 2 inhibitors lost. So W coming in on the side of Las Noches again. But look at this. They were able to stop from a complete sweep. There's definitely one kind of point for them. But, you know, later on with the Lords that's going to be approaching again, it's looking really bad for Grimoire here. You know, a virtual airport is calling to the Pegasus. And I think Pegasus is like a Greek horse that flies, right, guys? The white horse. Oh, Glimpse of Us going in with those, you know, straight up cables again. But he's just flexing those cables to, you know, play mind games upon Grimoire Pegasus. But Showmaker here now. In that bush. Waiting for that perfect opportunity. But nothing is gonna happen here maybe. Or Vega fight only to use that Spear of Alpha, I think. So, in the process, doesn't take out Glimpse of Us. But Glimpse of Us lost most of the HP, right? Most of the HP, so maybe he hit the Spear of Alpha, but he's just not fed enough to take out the Fanny alone. Oh, finally the flicker. Fatal Links goes in. The backside X-Hawk there. Coming in with the Dawning Light. And finally Tungsoft able to take out Alex in the process. Now, no utility coming in Valentina on the side of Grimoire. But look at that. Lots of ultimates being popped right from left to right. But they're so low. Grimoire is so low. They're going to lose 4 team. I think this is it. But it's just Vega, man. If he hits that perfect 4-man Spear of Alpha ult, that could make difference. But Tungsoft is not hesitating on the turret there. Vega will fall again. And just like that, congratulations to the side of Las Noches for moving and finally getting that sweet jersey sponsorship from Malsam, the man himself, man. The managing god himself. Just like that, it's kind of sad to see that Grimoire will go towards that virtual airport. And I guess we're gonna wish them luck for more tournaments to come, but this time it's just not, you know, not in their favor. So congratulations again to Las Noches for moving and on the jersey as well. But, you know, sad. Best of luck journeys on the side of Grimoire again. And with that being said, we're gonna conclude that first matches of Grimoire versus Las Noches, and with a short break, I think. maybe get some breaks going on, and then we'll be returning with, I guess the fan favorite here is going to be Datsun Suns versus Celsius Esport. Both experienced team, and they're going to be playing out real well. And if the Comp Glazer, the Doom Glazers are going to be coming in, it's definitely going to be a fun game to watch. And with that being said, this is your cast and host, Multi, signing out for a bit, but I will be definitely back. So stay tuned, guys. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your boy is refilled. You got that protein, got that carbohydrates flowing in the blood, veins basically, or the arteries whatsoever. But here we are. We're finally back in the second match against Dads and Sons in Celsius Esports. It's about to be fun when Dads and Sons plays. We got Corey, we got Doom, we got Insane, we got Invoker and Breastplate. They're all in that one bundle there, getting that huge fist up and down. And just like that, also we can't forget the side of Celsius here with Neko Dream with a pretty decent mid laner on my side. Also Boyko with that EXP Nox with that crazy gold laning 0-2 the jungle. Let's say Sporta, but Sporta this time. Was he in? But I don't exactly know. Never see Sporta going in really ham. But I think it was a Macer before. But this time I think Sporta just came in for a replacement. But anyhow, this is the match but we've all been waiting for now. And just like that, the ban phase is finally started. It's going to be the best of 3 again. And this is the first match. The long-awaited Dads and Sons. The big boy representing, I think, what is that now? Never really watched any cup anymore, so never mind instead. So just like that, Matilda, Alpha, Edith, Chip, Ling, and Suyu being out of the board right now, with Lord Insane getting that first pick on the side because they had basically just come in first, right? First come, first serve. So it's gonna be the side of Dads and Sons. So what are they going to be picking now? But Insane here showing my maybe he's a Street Fighter fan, who knows, but showing that there just to, I get glaze on the thighs, I think. But anyhow, getting that degeneracy out of the way now. Insane here, trying to be a little bit tricky with the draft here, just, adoring that beautiful skin. But just like that, they finally forget the Jushin. And with no time wasted, Dads and Sons gotta find that, that edge that they are going to need. Okay. And picking that Jushin by the Invoker, mid laner of Dads and Sons gonna be put. But also two very strong picks coming in on the side of Celsius here with the Khalid and the Phobius. My god, look at this. It's gonna be the Rome as Khalid, and it's gonna be EXP as Boyko here. But look at that. And so all these strong picks coming in on the side of Celsius, but I think Jushin can handle both of these, guys real quick because, the Lantern is quite mischievous, am I right, guys? Picking you up, throwing you like a plaything. I don't want to play with you anymore. Toy Story meme template right there. But anyhow, Corey with the Nutcracker. Look at those fists of golden with the nut cracking abilities to crack your nuts. But anyhow, Breastplate again coming in with that Nathan pick, real strong indeed. They're gonna be forcing that gold lane into the earlier scene of the draft, and just like that, I don't know, man. Celsius, can they take it? Can they take the Nutcrackers? Can they take the Nathan from going really ham? And also, can they take the Lantern from picking you up, throwing you out? It's only the question that comes in, but it seems like Neko Dream here coming in with a really strong pick with that Louis, because that Louis has the potential to burst down possibly the Nathan in the process, because you know how the Louis damage works, the duality, the rotation is just crazy stuff. But anyway, this time it's going to be the banning on the side of Lord Insane again. This time they're going to be picking out the jungler definitely, or the marksman, because the marksman, because on the side of Celsius they still haven't picked those really roles yet. So basically they're fine on the side of Celsius. They don't want Insane to be going with that fanny pick, so there's basically a respect band coming in again. And just like that, also another, Harriet is good, right? But he'd be picked out here. I don't really like banning the Harriet because I feel like it's easier to counter and just give that consistent amount of damage unless he's being protected real bad. CC the counter for Harriet definitely kind of makes him, shredded in the meta. So right now it's time for Doom to ban, but it seems like two respect bans coming in the side of Celsius with Lord Insane being that, that spotlight, that, feared jungler, right? The Kyrie of India, we're gonna say it again, guys. basically. But anyhow, but still a Ling, Fanny. Damn, the 3 hero pulls straight up, quick hero pulls being banned for Lord Insane. What is he? MOBA Zane? We don't know. Is Kyrie's MOBA Zane? I don't know. But I don't think he can really handle those sustained heroes. So they're going to be taking out the Julian as well. But they are, this time, look at his Celsius is taking the Nolan out. So Lord Insane though, still throwing in that Farsa with the Mai. And this time maybe, or maybe he could pull up a Pack Jungle, who knows? Never seen Insane in the Pack Jungle yet, so or you can pull up a MOBA Zane in like the final and the NACT, where the MOBA pack here just absolutely decimates someone. But Insane, other than like the assassin heroes, never seen him shine too much. So especially the Julian there, he gets so much trashed off when he plays the Julian. But anyhow, we're seeing maybe a Yishin here, but Doom here with the Hilda. Wow, that is quite interesting. Hilda in this current meta definitely will have those straight up good rotations coming in from Doom. But this time it's only a matter of fact that how Doom can rotate real quick, and Lord Insane, and finally he's gonna be picking up that Bane for the utility deadly catch. But this time, Sporta, Nox. I thought Nox was the gold laner, but it seems like Sporta here, and a Clint being picked on the side of Celsius. I mean, it's kind of interesting. It's definitely gonna give a hard time to the Nolan, having that extra quick draw, having that extra burst. Early game Clint always massacres because he's always consistent from early to late on the damage, but just not consistent as a DPS hero because he's very reliant on his skills. So having that CDR kind of matters, having that endless battle matters on the Clint. So definitely here we are in that. Both sides gonna be that blue side, That's and Sons, and red side is gonna be that Celsius Esports again. And having sales, check out a little bit of these. Oh, temporal rain on Phobius. Don't exactly know about that, but anyhow, guys, we're back in the land of dawn with both sides. And the blue sides will be definitely on the side of That's and Sons, and we're actually seeing the clash gonna be going on with Insane here, trying to take the red first, so that maybe he can rotate in the EXP side as well. That's possibly very possible. So red side, both teams are taking their red bus for now. It seems like Doom here helping Invoker to clear out the lanes for now, but Invoker still not level 2, must focus on that. But get that first throw on Nox here. Nox being the roamer on the side of Celsius keeps getting thrown and pulled out from left to right. So it's looking a little bit bad for Nox, getting zoned by Yushin is one of the most painful thing you can actually get. But Nox here, Nox is getting a little bit in trouble still. Doesn't have that Sandguard to get those lost HP bags, but it seems like Doom here on the other hand, let's just pull up that distance a bit. But Insane here on top side with Corey doing a little skirmish on the top side here. Maybe they can finally get that gank towards Boyko, but Gatot being that counter for Boyko, it's definitely going to be working. Uses the crab cloak cannon by Insane, but gonna deal a bit of damage, but not enough. But it seems like there's gonna be another fight here with Nickelodeon here getting caught in those lanterns now, disabling Invoker from doing something. But instead, I feel like it's gonna be the first blood coming in on the side of That's and Sons with Invoker, just like that, using those lanterns to pick up most of the time. It's gonna be a double kill again, and just like that, also 0-2, they're gonna be trading out a 2-on-1 trade on both sides, with That's and Sons having that edge right there. And now on the bot side here, seems like Sporta is playing a bit safe here. Definitely get those posts coming in towards Best Blade, but I think Best Blade show or something. But the turtle definitely once again, it's just Invoker here. Lots of zoning capabilities. He knows how to use the Jushin and just how to abuse that Louis. Look at that, just pushing him back. He's zoning. He's doing the zoning of the EXP basically. And Lord Insane gets that retribution of the turtle, and the first turtle suit will fall to the side of That's and Sons. Now. Things are about to get interesting. soon I think, guys. But it's just a matter of fact that who can, you know, get those sets going up, because on the side of Celsius here, the only guy who could set is gonna be Nox, Boyko, and Nicodeem. But Nicodeem with that dispersion coming in at bot side here, they're trying to do something definitely here, but they're just gonna waste that dispersion. Being Doom here going one-on-one with the Khalid. They're kind of winning in a bush. Definitely use that passive to your advantage, right? But look at that, sand tornadoes being spun from left to right. Seems like 0-2 here though, just trying to clear the lane, helping Nicodeem to clear that mid lane as well. It seems like the Litho is gonna be pushed, but bot side here though. Oh, and just like that, Sporta. This is Sporta. Gets that basically the kill on breastplate. Now that's just gonna be enough goal for Sporta to get those items real quick, which is gonna be needed on the side of Celsius, so dealing high amounts of damage on the back line. But Nox here gonna con the Insane's deadly catch, also getting a nibble on Nicodeem in the process. Definitely quite and deadly catch coming in from Insane, but Invoker here getting caught by Boko a little bit, but oh, gets, you know, like pulled up and just thrown away. But it seems like Doom here trying to zone out Boyko, just, you know, pursuing so that Boyko will not be into some mischievous thing. But it seems like Doom is gonna be raiding out here, just, you know, taking those something. But look at it, caught in those infernal pursuits there, just gonna, you know, go away, you know, basically make your safety play, right? But outside again, there was trying to be, you know, shut down in Sporta, but Sporta knows how to play the clean. He knows how to play it safe. It's only a matter of fact that you don't have to overextend, just use that passive to kind of poke things out. But Nicodeem, there's definitely something going on, and finally the first fight that goes in. Nicodeem kind of secures the turtle on the side of Celsius Esports, but it seems like Boko will not, you know, sustain those infernal pursuits there. But Invoker here finally uses that ultimate to kind of zone out the entirety of Celsius Esports, but at the same time it's gonna be a turtle and an EXP secured on the side of Celsius. But they definitely, you know, that instant definitely got that EXP. But in long term, I guess, you know, taking that turtle out is definitely way better, or it's just me being gapped with the knowledge. But Sporta here though playing real safe. Now let's see the items of these people. But oh, Sporta pulling up the Thunderbolt. Interesting, very interesting. You're gonna be missing out on that early game damage, but you know, if you want to sustain, get those extra stacks coming in by the, you know, the long shot, definitely something you can pull. But definitely it's gonna be a clean trying to sustain all the gangs, so he's going towards that sustain route. But it seems like Nox here, you know, wastes that flicker and Raging Sandstorm towards Invoker, will get punished in the process there, getting caught by the deadly catch. But you'll live to see another day. But Insane on the backside here, you know, 0-2 trying to do that rapture thing, but it's not gonna take out a tanky takoyaki boy. But on the top side, Boyko finding that, you know, absence of that EXP from Datsun Sons, they finally trade out that tier 1 in that fight, and just like that, a little, the first tier 1 will fall towards towards the Datsun Sons basically. Oh no, Doom here. Doom. Oh, this person coming in. Oh, finally something happens, but it's just a matter of fact that entropy being used to kind of call it out. But Breastplate also has that flicker, but it's not enough to stop the gaze guy. But just like that, Invoker takes out Nox. It's gonna be a 1-2 trade here, but looking bad. It's gonna be a 2-1-2 trade, just like that, with Sporta getting that extra kills for that snowball, getting the, look at this, getting the Thunderbelt, getting the endless already in 6 minutes. That's quite impressive. And he's already like 5k, and there's a few gold ahead of Breastplate. But definitely this Clint is gonna pop out in the mid and late game sooner or later. But it seems like another dispersion play coming in. Corey is all caught in the moment there, but seems like it's gonna be Avatar the Guardian out of there. And just like that, Doom is here trying to get those shutdowns on that 0-2. But look at this, there's lots of fight going on happening here. It seems like Lord Insane is just being caught here, gets shut down by Boyko. The pursuing still stands by the infernal pursuit coming in from Boyko again. But Nicodeem being spotted is gonna make that Datsun Sons retreat, and the jungler lost And that turtle being secured. That's the last turtle being secured on the side of Celsius. Now it's gonna be that Lord time is gonna be where they have to pay attention to possibly make that comeback now, but it seems like Dads and Sons are, losing their jungler definitely makes them, go back a little bit, I think. And they're not playing, very aggressive anymore, right? Because they, Celsius definitely got those, better visions, better positioning. And this time we never know. 0-2 trying to go with it, but Doom follows up trying to take out 0-2, but also that a wasted Avatar of Guardian there. No ultimate, big initiation ultimate from both sides of the team right now. But I feel like Nico team finally have that dispersion again. If you can, pull out the dispersion play, that will definitely, cutting them off guard is what Celsius are good at doing. But in the bot side here though, oh, Doom is tanking a lot, man. Doom is tanking a lot. Let's see his items. Got that Dreadnought armor first for that, extra defense coming in from the burst of Clint, Boyko, and also 0-2. I think it's basically 0-2, right? Doom here. Oh, getting caught in this duality here. Goes in straight. The Doom is so tanky. Look at that in the backside. 0-2 try to get picking off in the invoker here, but it's not going to be enough. But Doom finally falls in the process. Kill being picked up by Neko Dweem. But finally, Avatar of the Guardian hits a Neko Dweem. But will it be enough? Maybe it could be enough because he has those passive up. And look at that breastplate in the backside. Finally getting a kill on Neko Dweem. And just like that, it's going to be a 1-1 trade with both. It's going to be the roamer and the mid laner. What did I just see there? Sporta finally rotating, coming in with those extra delicious items, and finally he has that malefic roar. It's gonna be so much damage coming in the side of Sporta here, and look at that breastplate, kind of capitalize again. Getting that 2 kills definitely gonna what he needs to get some of those items, maybe a Starlian, but Sporta can do something. 0-2 almost fall there. But it seems like it's going to be a free elemental lore coming in on the side of Dads and Sons. Both teams are actually well matched out, well even out, I think. But it's only a matter of fact that Dads and Sons have that better initiation at that end. They were able to take out the Lord as well. But Sporta here, Sporta. I like Clint plays, in tournaments because they play so safe, even if they're losing. You could basically end the game with 0 deaths and some kills out of it, scoring that MVP. But if you lose by the end of the day, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah. Oh, Doom making a misplay here. But can he tank it out? But he definitely can with the Revitalize here. So much sustain coming in from Doom. And look at Breastplate melting the Phobius out of the equation, basically. So much damage coming in from Breastplate now. The fight still consists, and Doom here just getting poked left to right, tanking all those raptures, those ultimates, and just what a roamer should do, right? But it's already 3 items coming in on Breastplate. That is why he was able to burst down the Phobia so quickly. Having that Holy Crystal power spike is so much, so much indeed. Doom is trying to be a little bit. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's trying to get those little axie hits on there. I didn't know Doom is gonna pick the heal this, so I never got to learn the ultimate name. I think it's Wilderness something. Power of Wilderness, the ultimate. So but the other skill 2 never really learned about it. Alright then, Invoker here with that 4-2-4. Still good enough, engagement coming in. The main focus of Invoker is just zone them out, get those priorities up by pulling them up, giving those CCs, and by the end of the day, hopefully the following up on the backside damage dealers towards Celsius is what they can plan. This time, oh, insane, almost getting caught in that rotation. Duality follows up, and that big boy damage coming in from Neko Dweem. Let's just check the items again. They're not really focusing on getting Athena yet because they know they can sustain, but it seems like almost, wait, Doom? What is Doom trying to do? Doom is trying to zone out the Hyper in jungle, but it seems like Nox finally knows what's happening in jungle. Come back, kind of support the 0-2 from, you know, being absolutely denied to do anything. But Doom still coming in. Maybe he's trying to use those skills. Hopefully the power of wilderness towards that. And whoa. There's some dispersion plays coming up. And finally the tier 2 on the bot side will fall towards Dats and Sons again. But oh, the top side, a solo kill coming in from Breastplate. I think Corey was also there, so they were able to shut down 0-2. And our fight definitely will follow up in the process there. Losing their jungler is gonna cost Celsius Esports because they don't have that retribution to be contesting this, you know, basic Luminous Lord. So another free Lord inside of Dats and Sons. They're going in with that pushing right now. They don't even want to back out, I think, but it seems like Doom getting caught in a bit, but he still lives. He knows the mechanics of a Hilda. Can be real tanky. Use those bush there. Keep, you know, pressurizing the enemy. That's what you can do by the end of the day with Hilda. You're just giving, you know, being that nose, you know, nostrils. Okay. Sport, the hero though, still with that 0 Dats here, just what a clinch should do. Let's check out the items, but wait. There's a little bit of poking going on here. Nox being picked up here, but Doom is not going to do anything because they're waiting for the Luminous Lord to come and approach, right? So nothing will be done yet, but a Berserker's Fury being picked up by Mr. Sporta here. Maybe they could do something else. I mean, they... Oh, what happened in bot lane there? A solo. Not a solo, but 2 Dats and Sun member picking out the jungler 0-2 again. The bot side, this is really bad. Look at it, the side of Celsius Esports. Look at that, the Luminous Lord has finally penetrated the base. It's all matter of fact that you can pull up that good CC, but nobody is hitting those CCs, right? This time Corey, they're still playing. Oh, Cap, insane, getting caught in those infernal pursuits. Might get taken out, but gets saved by Corey and the deadly catch as well. Nox will fall, I think. Even the Sand Guard will not be enough to kind of, you know, sustain those damage coming in from the goat hit Nathan with the Holy Crystal. And this time he already has that Divine Glaive, and you know what about to happen when a full build Nathan goes in really crazy with you. Oh, Doom here though. I like how Doom plays, man. It's quite full of action, you know, full of zoning. But oh, look at Sporta there. You know, the passive of Thunderbelt deals a lot of damage to Doom right there, man. But this time, definitely something is about to happen again. Doom getting caught in duality again. Oh, the flicker coming in from Sport at the dodge that Corey's ultimate again. Corey going in with those smashes, those nut cracks, but it's not going to be enough to crack the nuts of Celsius Esports. And just like that, both are going to disperse again, hoping for that second Lord push by Dats and Sons, but just Nox here trying to stack up using that sand walk to, you know, close the gap on Insane, you know, get extra stacks. I'm wondering what Doom is building. One's actually going with the classic antique and curse helmet. Alright. Just a matter of fact that both teams are gonna check some bushes, but if they made a Kyrie play here, it's gonna cost them. Celsius Esports, if they made the Kyrie play, it's gonna be, you know, causing them a lot here. Lord Insane in the bot side here. Maybe he will start the Luminous Lord straight away, but oh wait, look, diversion play coming up now. Oh, maybe Insane saw that, or maybe it's just 2 junglers on the bot side just waiting for who is gonna start. But it seems like, oh, finally Insane. They don't know 0-2 is in that bush yet. It just seems like the EXP and the Bromir, you know, trading some blows. But whoa, 0-2 has that vision and has that retribution, but it's only a matter of fact that Insane retribution kind of slaps, I think. But oh wait, they're checking. Oh, they finally find him. 0-2 gonna go back again. Uses that rapture. It's gonna use that expansion or just a rift to escape the Avatar the Guardian again. But it seems like Breastplate is not gonna be wasting any time. Another dispersion play coming in, but look at the entropy there. It's just enough to, you know, zone out Team Celsius from coming in from the back line again. And just like that, everybody's gonna disperse. But it seems like Nicodemus gonna caught in all of this. His flicker is gonna be wasted, but he gets taken out by Doom here. And look at that. This is a green light coming in on the side of Dats and Sons to take the Luminous Lord and possibly take the game. But it seems like 0-2 here doesn't have enough. Nobody's checking the bushes, right? But oh, look at that entropy play coming in from Breastplate. He almost able to take out, but Breastplate going in. The backside Doom here secures the kill. I don't think it was Breastplate, but I think the Doom there made that MVP play by being that menacing Doom he is. The Doom guy from Doom Eternal. Alright, Invoker here though. Oh, getting absolutely smothered by those bullets coming in from Sporta there, but Sporta getting caught in those not blazing duet, but what am I talking about? But Sporta getting caught in the Avatar the Guardian here, looking really bad, but still, he's gonna settle up with that 0 deaths. I don't know how they be playing Clint like with a 0 deaths. They're playing so safe, man. But it seems like that Luminous Lord penetrating every inhibitors again. They're definitely Dats and Sons is gonna go straight toward the fight instead. Maybe not, but look at that. Insane and Corey locking the base. First game will go towards Dats and Sons with Celsius getting absolutely cripped, outplayed. Every kind of play with diversion being made are always outplayed. But with just Breastplate here being the MVP, abusing that entropy to check the bushes so that they cannot get, like kind of get that outplay. So basically that's going to be the first game. The first game will fall towards Dats and Sons, but it's only a matter of fact that Celsius have to come back in the second match. So with that being said, we're going to have a short break, just a few minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be back straight away. This is your cast and host, Bolty. I don't even think you guys need me here, but anyhow, back to the transition. Alright, wonderful evening. What a day to be alive again for a match of Dats and Sons against Celsius Esports. Am I right, guys? But I'm a bit offended in the comments because they say break is longer than a lockdown. You have no idea how much heart and soul I put into this casting, but they're just saying that break is longer, man. Just let me rest. But anyway, keeping that grievances out of the side again. We're finally back, and you know the drill. Both teams are going to be switching. Blue side as Celsius, red side Dats and Sons. With that being said, let the drafting start again. But this time it seems like Celsius is going to be cooking up because they know they can go to that virtual airport real quick if they don't cook up something against Dats and Sons. But they're also going to have that fear, the fear of Lord Insane and Doom, man. That this time, the last game, Doom is just on their faces, right? Doom gives so much vision and zoning, man. It's just something that you cannot do to contest. I know you have Neko Dweem to use the diversion to go ahead and, you know, go into the bush, you know, hoping the bush to be not checked, but they have a Natan to be checking the bushes with that entropy, right? So they're really out of option on the side of Celsius. So this time they have to make a really clever ban, but this time they're gonna be banning out 2 of what they picked before, but it's kind of a bit weird. So they're gonna be, you know, not giving Khalid or Corey any of his core heroes, no pun intended, but just like that. You know, Suyu Chip is a perma ban in this current meta, I think now, guys, because nobody actually showed a Chip, no debut in this tournament. It's all about the Chippy boy, you know, Chippy Ruby guy just getting banned there. So with that being said, another ban coming in on the side of Celsius Esports. Definitely going to be that insane respect ban again, I think, by taking out their jungler, or maybe a Jujin this time, because the Jujin was up on their faces as well, right? Don't forget about Invoker, man. Invoker also played it really well, really well. And just like that, Jujin out of the equation. So we perfectly predicted, because, you know, Jujin is gonna stay on your face from, you know, early to late by picking you up, giving a, you know, absurd amount of CC, you know, and crowd control towards teammates and opponents, just, you know, crying over it, right? Just like how your exes treat you, right, guys? Picking you up, throwing you like a tool. Get wrecked, guys. All right, never mind. Now it's time for Team Celsius to pick their first move here. What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be now, right? Mid lane, roamer. Oh, this time they're going in with the MOBA picks instead, with 0-2 on the alpha again. And maybe this could be a response pick on the side of Dats and Sons right now. Corey getting that Edith again. The Edith deals so much damage, can also sustain in the Phylax form. And by this time Invoker again. Seeing a Yiv in this current meta definitely works out now, because Yiv has been, you know, consecutively getting those buffs from patch and patch. She was never nerfed. After the nerf of the ultimate, she keeps getting buffed. Like, you know, Yiv being that, you know, like tick what do you call the tick mage, right? Tick damage mage, you know, being transitioning slowly to that burst type mage is kind of like a wonder to see. So definitely they're making use of that, making use of the low cooldown of the first skill to kind of like deal consistent amount of damage. So Invoker gonna use that and exploit that. But this time Sporta here, no more Clint, right? Brings a tear to my eye as a Clint main, but he have to accept the reality, just picking that Moskov, which is definitely gonna be more impactful in this game this time, because they don't want to hit that virtual airport or give a clean sweep to Dats and Sons. And this time also Nox here with that Rafaela. Rafaela alpha combo kind of works, I think, but it's only a matter of fact that you have to pick another tanky XP, right? You know, so you make up for that no frontline support, no frontline roam, I think. But support, you know, backside, Rafaela can actually tank a lot of damage. Just have to in the back, like using that, you know, holy light, and basically those light of retributions, right? All right, finally we're getting insane there with that. You know, the last time yesterday, I think he played the Ling so perfectly in the defense, but you know, this is a 5v5 game, you can't 1v5, but he is trying to break that, you know, rule, that boundary again by breaking it with like a 1v5. He tried to stop Team Omen from absolutely getting that stampede going in by going in the back line, clearing those enhanced minions, and after that, you know, giving that Tempest of Blade showdown to the entire audience. Am I right? So with that being said, Gatot this time, no more Corey on the Gatot, I think. And this time on the side of Dats and Sons, they're gonna be taking out that utility mage known as Fatamis. And just like that, no more Netherrealm on the side of, you know, both sides basically. You don't have to worry about that extra life being given by the Netherrealm, right? So, you know, Best Bay is gonna be banning. Definitely it's gonna be that that EXP or the mid laner. I'll be prioritizing maybe on the EXP side, but who is left in the EXP, I wonder? Nobody not good, so I guess it's the mid lane. There we go. Mid lane. No Vexana on the side of Celsius Esports. So they're like the Vexana can definitely use those skills like the Eternal Guard and the Curse Grip to, stop Link from doing some mischievous plays, right? The Xing. So taking that Vexana out of the way definitely will help Dats & Sons to kind of like pressurize them on the drafting phase. So that's a good call. Alright, this time Alpha can definitely pull that Ling out of there, but it's only a matter of fact that how you can aim at that Spear of Alpha really accurately, right? So, but insane, right? How he dodges things, how he, like have that slow down demon eye to kind of like, response to everything, like even the CCs that's gonna be coming up, right? So we can kind of rest assured to Insane that he will be playing miraculously again on this match. Just like that, the counter for Ling has been picked on the side of Dats & Sons. So no more counter on the side of basically Celsius Esports. This time they're not banning the Ruby. They could have banned the Ruby, but I guess they don't want Doom's Jawhead, right? So they're just banning that out of the way. So, but this time Boyko here picking that Tigreal. I mean, Tigreal will kind of work, but it will get, I guess, denied that implosion or that Sacred Hammer coming in from the Rubies. I'm offended, and those spinny, and Nicodeme here finally picking up that Valentina, man. I mean, you can definitely get some ultimates going on. He's definitely going to be prioritizing on the I'm offended or maybe the real wall manipulation from Invoker. So that's also going to be an extra utility kind of zoning, deal some damage play coming in from Valentina. And also Doom again. Doom pulling up that show again because they win the first half. They know that they... Never mind. Wait. Huh? Doom? Yes, Doom is definitely gonna go with that show troll again. Maybe another Yori. Yeah, here we go. Because that's a pay-to-win skin basically. Because you can never see those... the second phases of the Jeet Kunedo coming up to hit on your face, right? Or maybe not. Doom is just gonna swim. But this is your drafts for the night. The better drafting. I think late game wise, Celsius have it. Okay, Celsius definitely have it with the Sporta. Gonna go really insane. There's gonna be a trouble for Insane as well to try to pick up Sporta right after getting that Win of Nature. So yep. Dats & Sons, they shouldn't be pulling the game for too long. Because they don't really have those late game heroes, I think. Yeah, not a good amount of consistent damage coming in on the side of Dats & Sons. So basically, we'll see how they play out. But even if the match is being caused on them side, it's gonna be alright. They can still come back. This time they just want to try out, just want to show off like what Doom always shows off. I think maybe Insane also wants to show off a little bit. So with that being said, Celsius on the blue side. Red side with Dats & Sons, they're ready for the rock and roll, and Doom here finally using that Jeet Kunedo for the first, dips on the Noxy boy. Just like that, Nox is forced to retreat, I think, but then instead pops out that, gets denied with that regen, right? But it will be forced out to recall in the first half there, but just Doom, giving that vision there. Maybe we'll see some flicker Jeet Kunedos and basically wave the dragon out, giving food towards your teammates. But hey, Tigreal on the EXP? What the frick? What's going on here, guys? I'm scared. Wait. But it seems like it's gonna be that Tigreal on the EXP. They're definitely fighting out here, trading some blows, but it seems like it's gonna be a damaged Tigreal, I think. Or what is going on here, man? What is going on? Who is the roamer? Hey, yeah, okay, Rafaela is the roamer. Tigreal just an extra utility, right? The drafting coming in to the side of Celsius was Lord, but the first blood will go to Lord Insane with Tempest of Blaze to escape that tier 1 and Nicodeme, dark shades. feel like Dats and Sons are having way too much fun on the lower brackets. And just like that, Tigreal is gonna use that Sacred Hammer to knock up the ward, and gonna be a sussy comment, but you know how it is in the literal forms. But it's only a matter of fact that maybe some MPL play gonna be coming up, popping up here. The first turtle spawns, and Insane's gonna be on the side of Dats and Sons, I think, because Insane here definitely had that retributionist. But Doom here gonna start here, and they're gonna pull towards Dats and Sons. But Boyko here be an EXP. You know, this is gonna be really weird. But oh, Spirit also been popped to Invoker. Invoker is gonna pop that Flicker as well. But oh, Jeet Kunado, triple the Jeet Kunado by Doom here, and they were able to take out Doom. But double kill coming in the side of Neko Doom here. Oh, they finally caught off 3 on the side of Dats and Sons. What a initiation coming in from Doom, but at the same time they get punished. You know, perfect sweep. You know, back to back, just like that. And the retribution being secured on the side of Celsius Esports. He's just an alpha here, getting that, you know, crazy ahead like charge. But this time Doom here though. Doom. Oh, finally gets that. And look at that, Insane falling up with that Tempest of Blades here, but getting kebabbed by the Sphere of Misery. Oh, this time 0-2 finally falls now. No jungler on the side of the Celsius Esports, but Sporta also still using that Spear of Misery. But oh, look at the backside coming in, but it's up again, 1v1 in here. Look at that, Sport almost getting, but Doom finally gets a kill on Nox as well. But still, Lord Insane comes back, take a detour, gets a kill on Sporta, and just like that, it's gonna be two loss on the side of Celsius. A good plays coming in from left to right as well. Quite interesting, quite interesting. And then again, just Insane here, man. He doesn't expect that Sporta to be coming in using that Spear of Destruction to give him a surprise heart attack. But you know, Insane how he plays out. He's quick with it. You know, great response to most of the trajectory coming towards him. So oh, pause meta. Little bit of that pause meta gonna be up here, guys. Maybe someone is trying, or maybe Christina just wanna, you know, make some drama like how Melsom said, but we'll never know. Alright. Just gonna wait up. We're gonna be talking about a little bit of what's gonna be happening here. Because basically Dats and Sons, I think, even after losing that, you know, like 3 on their side, they're definitely coming back after shutting down the Sporta from going absolute ham again, right? So they go to get back that momentum. But for now, hello guys, how's it going? It's your boy Bolty here, the most informal caster I think in this casting scene. I definitely think, but if you guys want to know, like the slogan of NextG, it's innovate the young, no Diddy parties. Okay, we're gonna innovate the young to do, you know, wonders. We know we have so many people who are pulling their best, you know, giving out their hearts and souls to this gaming community, but they're not being noticed. So what this tournament want to achieve is trying to give that opportunities to those kind of people, you know, notice their talents on the other way, you know, reward them equally, right? So that's a very respectable slogan coming in from NextG. Maybe one of the reasons why I'm casting here, even though I'm not as good as Kronos, right? But yeah, Kronos actually teach me how to cast. So we're back to back. Just, you know, friends been casting, but definitely he's the sensei, okay, guys? But anyhow, this casting is not going to be perfect and charismatic as Kronos, but I'll try my best, trying to, you know, dish out that different kind of casting genre to you guys for enjoyable, you know, like, you know, orgasms to the year or something like that with this kind of podcast. But anyways, my mic does not have that amount of bass, or my throat or whatever, my esophagus or that voice box doesn't, you know, grow towards the bassy side, but it is what it is. But the pause being so long now, I don't know, man. I don't know when is this pause is gonna be. Maybe like a 5 minutes. Oh, there we go. We're finally back. Definitely back here. Look at that, 0-2. Finally getting that gold crab out of the way. There's some gold, I think, maybe 150. If you take the gold trap, it actually caps from like 100 to 300 gold, I believe, if I'm doing the math correctly. But it's up to Celsius to come back again. They're a little bit behind on the goal, but not too much. So basically, it's a very equalized game over here again. Oh, Jukaneta connects again, and with the Way of the Dragon, gets taught out. Nicodeme will fall in the process there. Lord Insane gets the kill. Real manipulation goes in the back line just like that. 2 gets caught out in Celsius Esports, and just like that, it's a free turtle soup on the side of Dats and Sons again, with Doom making that perfect initiation. You don't see that coming. You don't see the bullets coming. You don't see the karate of the Origami coming in. And just like that, maybe, oh no, it's too late. But 0-2 overextending to secure the retribution is a bad thing. You could have just given them the retribution, but you have to trade a turtle and a jungler. It's looking really sad for Celsius Esports now, guys. Never know, never know. Maybe they're getting me, voice box going a little bit shaky now, but it seems like, oh, another one will fall to the side of Dats and Sons, by Boyko being that second victim, being preyed upon by Doom, the Doom guy. You know how the Doom guy does, the Doom Eternal. He just shreds all the demons and just basically go ahead killing gods at this point, or killing Satan himself, I think. But anyhow, bot side tier 1 is gonna fall now to Lord Insane. That's why he's the Lord, not the GOAT, but that's why he's the Lord. But just like that now, 8 kills to the side of Dats and Sons, and 3 only. The Trinity. I shouldn't say this. Might sound a little bit too, like a religious. Okay. So anyhow, Doom here gonna camp in this small bushy here, and then he's gonna try to do something. Maybe another play, another flick. Jukaneta Way the Dragon out of there, giving some food to there. But it seems like here Celsius trying their best to protect their tier 1 again for some reason, but it's gonna be 8 minutes soon. After 8 minutes, it's just best to leave the tier 1 instead of trading your teammates. So just let that tier 1 late to rest, and just like that. Oh, they're still not making that thing. Take the rest, just leave it, or else it's gonna cost you. But it definitely finally taking my advice, I see. But that being said, look at this. Turtle is gonna spawn again in 5 seconds, and it's gonna be that last turtle soup, I think. So who's gonna get it? We don't know. Maybe another fight, objective fight coming in here on the bot side, but Lord Insane is gonna have that first dip on the turtle here. But seems like 0-2, you're still just farming that insect again. Maybe use the Spear of Alpha to hit that retribution. He goes a little bit too early, I think. But Boyko here gonna caught in the midst of it, gets taken out by Lord Insane again. Double manipulations coming up, but it's gonna be cancelled straight away with EXP being, getting lost on the side of Celsius again, guys. But oh, Doom getting dragged by the Spear of Alpha there, gets taken out, gets shut down there. Doomy boy finally gets shut down now. What? A Spear of Alpha coming in from 0-2 now. They just know when to time it out. Even Doom using that flicker as well. No, yep, he uses the flicker definitely, but still gets taken out. So no initiator on the side, but definitely they still have the breastplate on the ruby gold, I think. Yeah, this is definitely a ruby gold. Here we go, Lord Insane getting killed on Sporta again. Sporta doesn't have that Wind of Nature to kind of counter Insane from going really ham. Corey connects with that Arch Shatter again, but look at that implosion coming in from Boyko. Doesn't do much instead, but they only lose the marksman on the side of Celsius in that fight. So it's a good engage coming in on the side of Dats and Sons now. But this time is a choice of Dats and Sons. I mean, yeah. Look at this kind of play, right? They don't have to get that DPS marksman going in. You just have to, pick them off one by one and basically pick them off to victory, right? But look at this. Boyko, solo chicken boost on top side here. Doom trying his best to kind of pick up Boyko in here, but Dats and Sons are not in position to take out a big boy like Tigreal, right? So, yep. Doom getting caught in the midst of that bush there. Nicodeme kind of forces that dark shade towards Doom. But it seems like Insane in the bot side here might try to do some plays. He does not have the blue anymore, I think. Or does he still? Oh, he still has the blue. He's trying to take that red again. But it seems like Spear of Alpha being popped here. Trying to cancel Insane from doing something. He used a Defiant Sword to kind of get that retribution, but no, he's not going to spend it on the retribution because the Elemental Lord is already here, right? So basically, you don't want to give any kind of green lights on the side of Celsius to, you know, continue. But oh no, Sporta here is going to be a 1v1 against that. Oh, Insane getting caught in that. But, you know, Doom finally appears in time, gets the Jude Cornetto, gets the kill, and Lord Insane will live another day. But it's also a fight coming in the mid side here. So many fights going on consecutively again. But look at the knockup coming in from Boyko. It's not going to be enough. Corey still takes out Boyko in the process there. Another Way of the Dragon being caught. And it's not gonna be it again. Invoker takes out Neko Dream. Will fall now. And another kill. The last. This could be the end. And just like that, Invoker gets the kill. Also, that Insane with the zoning, with the Tempest of Blaze. Just perfect enough. But they cannot end. So they're gonna capitalize it on that Elemental Lord. Again, they're gonna try to push it all in. Sells this esports. Oh. Oh, best spray there, misses dead. I'm offended, but that was good on the side of Celsius here because they already had enough of what Dats and Sons have to offer to them, right? Losing that marksman will definitely cost them. Look at that, being caught. Doom getting caught a little bit here. But it seems like 0-2 doesn't have enough of breastplate. Still goes in with that damage. Corey here though with the backside. Oh, implosion plays finally coming in. But will it be enough to get that Sacred Hammer going in? But nobody gets caught in this process. Spear of Destruction being used as well again. Nico Dream getting caught by Insane now. Uses that for Defiant Swords to get a kill. Not a kill, but it was always Invoker to steal the kill of Caps. But we don't know. But oh, they completely forget about the Elemental Lord marching down the mid lane now. It's gonna cause them. Porta still doing. Oh, double kebab! Human kebab right there. It takes out Doom in the process. That's a double kill, double kebab. As always, it's a good, real, you know, Spear of Misery coming in from Sporta there, and just like that, they were able to defend. They did lost Neko Dream in the process, but were able to defend. So double defense coming in from Celsius Esports. Just like that, Sporta will also get some items going on and finally get that Trinity build going on. Maybe working towards that Wind of Nature just for the Ling to possibly not catch him out because they don't actually have that burst heroes. I know Invoker has the Yif, transition to a burst hero soon, but it's not going to be enough to take out Sporta just yet, right? So having that Wind of Nature will be the good call, but Insane, oh, almost getting caught by Spear of Destruction again. But Insane will live to see another day there. What a Sporta coming in, checking the bush, you know, good plays, good calls. Oh, Doom here though. What are you doing, Doom? I know you're giving vision, but it's a Doom boy doing the Doom things, I think. Alright. Oh, this time. Oh, Holy Baptism being forced out from Nox. What a good bait coming in from Doom there. Look at that. He's laughing. He's a happy man. Even though Doom isn't really always a happy man. Alright. Neko Dream here has to pull out something now, I think. Has to get that real world manipulation, I think. Or maybe hopefully the Way of the Dragon. If he could pull that out, that could be quite an accuracy to see, right, guys? But it seems like, oh no, Insane finally caught the Sporta. I guess Sporta doesn't know. Sporta gets taken out by Lord Insane again. Legendary coming in from Lord Insane. Just like that. You are looking at the builds. You're not looking at what Insane could do to you. You know, getting touched by Insane. Maybe Insane is the new Diddy, who knows? But ain't he freaking out? Just like that. They were able to take out Sporta in the process, so this is going to be a green light for Dats and Sons to take that Luminous Lord straight away and get that sweet victory on their side, I think now. But it's only the fact that Celsius here are trying, but I feel like they're, you know, slowly getting themselves into the despair route or despair arc, right, guys? So look at that. They still want to contest, I think, or maybe not. They shouldn't contest. They should just stick to that miracle play now. If not, oh, Doom here though, just pulling that blue towards the side for Insane to take that. Just like that, I feel like it's gonna be secured blue on the side of Dats and Sons. No blue for, you know, 0-2 of Celsius Esports. But this time, the choice is Dats and Sons again. I'll say that again many times as much as I want because, you know, sometimes we just ran out of words to say, right, guys? So anyhow, Doom here in that little bushy, trying to get that flicker. Wave the dragon plays again. Finally, you know, if they can take out Spore in the process, Doom can take out Spore. That would be real nice. But look at that, Luminous Lord coming in. He's gonna use the charge on that. The inhibitor in the mid lane is gonna fall. And look at that. And oh, Tempest of Blaze play coming in from Insane there, just picking that immortality as well for that, you know, fast item swap. Just that Spore here, you know, keeping that distance there so that he does not pick out by the Doom, right? That Lord will be spent again, but definitely spent in a good use, right? You know, 2 inhibitors will fall on the side of Celsius again, and almost just an inhibitor, you know, standing on that little threat here. If only any heroes on the side of that, just go in, walk and just get a little nibble on that tower, and just like that, the minions are gonna get it. But look at that, Doom here just playing around with the Juke Cornetto, you know, Juke Cornetto in those Natalias, I think. What, this Juke Cornetto or Jeet Cornetto? Getting a little bit sore on the pronunciation, but it's just fine. But only a miracle can save Celsius Esports this time, because they done lost all their inhibitors. They're done lost everything. They're way behind on the gold. They're way behind on the kills. The purse spike's not coming real yet for Moskov. Still working towards that win of nature. That's what they need for the Moskov. Another Spear of Destruction. Not Spear of Destruction, but Spear of Alpha being baited out there by the Doom guy himself. But look at that kick coming in from the Doom guys. This will be enough to take out 0-2 the process there. And Lord Insane finally takes a kill on the 0-2. The jungle better there. But it seems like Unturnable Now's coming in. Double kill coming in from, again, the boy, the Indian Kyrie himself. And look at that implosion coming in. But will it be enough to save Celsius? I don't know, man. It's only up to Spore that still gets taken out by G Cornell. And just like that, congratulations to Dats and Sons for moving forward to the lower brackets again. This is going to be next time. It's going to be up against Dats and Sons and Las Noches, basically, right, guys? That being said, lots of good mechanical plays, both on micro, both on macro. Dats and Sons, they're known for a reason. You know, they're given that spotlight for a reason. But Celsius Esport, laid to rest, sent to the virtual airport. It's quite a journey for them. Congratulations for making it till here. Maybe next time fortune will favor the bold. And just like that, concludes tonight's match, guys. I am so glad that I could be casting for you guys. This is Balti for cast and host again. Hopefully I could come back in those, you know, near days. And we're gonna be concluding, I think, with Insane getting that 12-1-8, and I'm being kicked out from the team. He's yapping too much. Good night, guys. Have a good night's sleep.